All right, guys, we're getting really close to the start of the season. How has practices been going in the lead up to it?
Um, they've been pretty good. We had camp last week, and I think that was pretty intense. For having 2 days, we kept the aggression going pretty good, high energy for the most part. There was some slip ups and stuff like that, maybe a little too much goofing around, but we got our stuff together, and I think we went pretty hard. So.
Do you guys feel like Coach talked about how you guys want to get right back after it? The way you ended the season, kind of that momentum carried over into the off season.
I would say yeah, it did, because right after we lost in the playoffs, we went right back in the weight room and started where we left off, and we just went in there every day working hard, getting ready for the next season.
What have you seen from your team? Obviously, you guys haven't played a game yet, but what have you seen that you've liked here through practice?
Mostly our numbers. We got a lot of linemen, and that, as a lineman myself, that excites me. We have, like last year we had Cole and myself playing through the whole game, and you get tired after a while. So having those numbers, you can get a little break, and then we can go back in and play our hardest the whole game.
Where do you feel like the strength? Like you talked about the O line. Where else? I heard Coach talk to. You had one horse last year. Do you feel like the fact that you have more this year is really going to, work out well for you?
Yes, I think it'll work a lot better than last year, because instead of just handing it off to one guy, we have multiple guys that can get the ball and really throw defenses off, and we just have a bunch of guys that can work together to get that goal to win.
You guys have worked hard. Now that it's almost here, how excited are you?
Really excited.
Loving it every day.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much. Good luck.
Yep.
Coach, the season's just about here. What have you liked that you've seen from your team so far? Had Heat Week and camp and everything else.
Well, the effort. The effort's been great. These guys have worked hard all year long. I mean, starting from we literally got in the weight room the 2 days after we lost the Reynolds last year in the playoffs. I was going to give them a week or two off, and they said, "No, Coach, we want to go right back to work." So they went right back to work. They lifted all winter. They lifted all spring. We did some competitions with 7-on-7 and lineman competitions over the summer. They were lifting, and just when they got out here for Heat Week and then last week for camp, the effort's been there. It's a great group of kids that loves to spend time together, and they love working hard together, and they support each other. So I've been really happy with that.
How exciting is that as a coaching staff to you don't have to want it more than they do. They wanted to get right back after it.
It's always nice, I mean, and that's not to say we don't have to push them sometimes and kind of pick them up when they're down. But it's when you're a coach and you got a group of kids that wants to get out there and play hard. There's times when we're talking through things in practice, trying to maybe fix a mistake here and there, and I got some of the guys, some of the seniors saying, "Let's go, we got to get more plays in," and I have to calm them down a little bit and back them off a little bit and say, "Just give me some time to coach this up." That's great. It's a great thing.
Where do you feel like some of this team's strengths are this year?
Well, just everything that I've been saying. The fact that they love to play together, they have fun, they love to support each other. And then, I think just the fact that we have a lot more depth this year than we did last year. We have about the same amount of numbers. We have 34, 35 kids, but the fact that we have more experience. So that experience, because a lot of those kids got some experience last year, it's added more depth.
When we get this close to the season, do you get a sense of how excited they are to get it rolling?
You can tell every single day they're getting a little bit more excited, and we're opening up with Sagertown, so that's a Pencrest rivalry. So the kids are excited. They don't say much about it in front of me, but you can tell they're excited, because they know what's at stake. They know that there's a little bit of some bragging rights there, and they understand they want to start off on the right foot.
Sure.
And try to get that first win to start the season off.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.